What's up, YouTube? We're back with another video. It's been a little minute since I did my last video, but definitely want to get another one out. So definitely want to thank everybody for checking out the channel, subscribing, liking, doing all of that jazz. A little bit something different. So if you are currently working on the channel, trying to get your followers, your subscribers up on it, definitely want you to comment below your channel what you got going on so I can check it out and anyone else that is watching this video can check it out. So today we're going to talk about some mods, right? Typically, I know a lot of people do YouTube videos. They do like a video on recording how they install the mod and things like that. But since my car has a good bit of mods already on it, I can't do that. So I'm going to talk about some of the mods that I already have on my car. So if you're thinking about doing it, then you can also, consider that as a mod for your car. So one of the things I want y'all to check out first before we talk about some mods, well, we're gonna talk about another mod. So bam, right here, we have the first ever Hemi swapped lawnmower. It is running. I would crank it, but it's kind of loud. It's really loud. It's just a 5.7. It's got some stuff done to it. It's got a small cam in it, a very, very, very small cam on it. I got the adjustable suspension. I got some coilovers on it. And I'll race this thing. So if y'all want to get taken to Gapplebees, let me know. This lawnmower has it's currently undefeated, so let me know. But anyway, so back to the mods, right? So the mod I want to talk about would be today. We're going to talk about lowering springs. I know there's a lot of options on the market, but I want to talk about the one that I got. If you get a Challenger, depending on which trim you get, it may be somewhat lower. But the one I got, when I got mine, it set like a 4x4. Like I'll put a picture of how it looked before if you can see it. So this is how it looked before. So I went with D2 Racing, which is a brand that a lot of people haven't heard about. I actually, I did some research. I was looking up. I saw these for cheap. I didn't know about them. But then someone was selling them. I was like, they're selling them for a very good price. Couldn't pass it up. So ended up buying it from them. And that's where I'm at now. So just give you a comparison on price range, right? So the price of those normal price is, if you buy them brand new from D2 Racing, I'll put the link down in the description. You're looking at about 170 before shipping and handling, all that. So compared to the other options on the market, they are cheaper, which is good if you're trying to keep your budget down and all that stuff. You do have some other options for lowering, but let me just talk about what I have. So like I said before, my car set like a 4x4. You can see where I'm sitting now. And I'm gonna talk about the front here. You can see the front where I have zero wheel gap here. You can see like right there, no wheel gap at all. If you can look at the picture that I had before, you can tell that, stupid fly. You can tell that it was definitely set like a 4x4. So this definitely helped to improve the looks of my car and made it like drive better, I think. Another thing you want to consider, well, actually, let's go back to the back here. The back, with the back, it didn't drop as far. I have still a little bit of a wheel gap here, but not as much as before. It didn't drop as much as the back. The reason being because I had these stupid auto leveling shots in the back. So if you take an overall look at the car here, it may be hard to tell on video, but it has a slight rake to it. It kind of sits lower in the front than does the back, which I think is a pretty aggressive stance personally. And I think it makes it look good by sitting lower in the front and the back. I have contemplated of changing out the rear shocks here, but with the car how low it is already, I was kind of worried about having it that low all the way around, just because I do daily drive it. So, and there's some speed bumps and stuff in my neighborhood. I'm worried about hitting those, so kind of worried about that. But it still looks good how it is. And for people wondering, I'm running 20x9s all the way around with a size 275 40/20 tires, and I have no rub whatsoever. So you don't have to worry about rubbing or anything like that. And the ride quality of it is, I would say, it's not going to be smooth like a Cadillac, of course. It's going to be, it is a little rough. Not terribly rough. It doesn't bother me, but to each his own. It may bother other folks, but really doesn't bother me at all. So that's my thoughts on it. Let's get back to the price. So price of those springs are, like I said before, for the D2 Racing, 107. If you're looking at some other brands to give you price comparison, another brand would be the Mopar Stage 1 springs, which are going to be about 280 and up. If you're looking for something different, H&R is another popular brand, about 389 and up from what I saw. I might be wrong on that. And Eibach, which is another popular brand. I know they have like a couple of different options, such as the Sport Lines, which is the lowest option that gives the most drop, and also the Eibach Think Pro, which is a slight drop. So just depends on what you're looking for there, how low you want to go. To put in comparison, I would say the drop on my car was comparable to the Sport Lines with how low it got the front, which you can probably see there again. And I'm happy with it overall. Just for another comparison, if you want to see how low the car is, there's just a regular spray can. You can see that the kind of the lip of the car hits about right there on it. So that give you an idea how low the front is. And like I said before, overall I'm happy with the look of the car. Definitely sets it off with having these sprays on there. So let me know what you think. If you got any questions about the, if you got any questions, other questions I didn't answer in the video, feel free to comment down below. And hopefully you do this mod because it's definitely worth it. And also if you still want to race this thing right here with the small cam in it, let me know. And this bag, it really doesn't have grass in it. It's a nitrous bottle. So if you try to race the Hemi lawnmower, let me know. That's all I got for this one. Like I said, let me know what you think. Peace.